Hi, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making one of my favorite side dishes, crispy smashed potatoes. You can use any potatoes you like. I'm using, I guess this would be about a medium sized potato. You can use smaller. So what we have to do is I wash them, and if there's anything that you need to cut off out of them, you can. Now I'm going to boil them in water until they're knife tender, so you can get a knife in them. Okay, so I put them in the pot. Now you make sure you have at least an inch of water above the potatoes. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Now this is cold water, so I'm going to bring it up to boil, and I'm going to let them boil until I can stick a knife right in them. Okay, so while I'm waiting for the potatoes to soften up, I went ahead and I'm starting the butter that we're going to drizzle on them. When they're soft enough, we'll put them in the roasting pan, we'll smash them, and we're going to drizzle. I have one stick of butter that I've melted. I'm cutting up, I have 4 large cloves of garlic. It's pretty much whatever spices you like on your roasted vegetables you can put. What I like to put is fresh garlic, because we've just put garlic in everything. Okay, so I had about 4 cloves of garlic that I just roughly chopped up. I have thyme, so I'm going to add a teaspoon of thyme, tablespoon garlic powder, a tablespoon of onion powder, and the same tablespoon of parsley. I don't measure, I just put it in. You can't really go wrong. A little pinch of salt. Let's give that a good mix. You can't go wrong when you're cooking. You don't have to be exact on your measurements. Just never overdo it with the salt, because sometimes there's other ingredients that you're putting in that is salty. You know, we're going to sprinkle on some parmesan cheese when these are done, and that's salty, so I don't want to add too much salt. You could always salt your food in the end. Okay, and to that I like to add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Alright, so we're going to let that rest and wait for the potatoes. So it's still a little hard in the middle, but they're getting there. I have some green onion that I'm going to be cutting up to sprinkle on top of the potatoes. So we'll just put these aside, and when the potatoes are ready, we'll sprinkle them on top with the butter. Okay, so I took them out of the boiling water, and the knife goes nice, gently right through them. I put them on my roasting pan, and I just let them sit here for about 5 minutes just to dry up and cool down a little bit. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get our potato masher. If you don't have one, you can use a spatula, even a plastic one. So I've spaced them apart. We're just going to push down once on each potato. Okay. So now we had made this earlier, the butter. Now it's gotten nice and thick while we were waiting for the potatoes to cook. So we're going to put about a teaspoon on each. Okay, spread it around it. Okay, so now I'm going to take my spatula and I'm going to flip them. Trying to keep them intact. Just give them a nice flip. This way we get all the butter and garlic on both sides. Okay. If your potato fell apart, just try to put it back together. Okay. So now we're going to take the rest of our butter, put it on top each potato. I have my oven set at 375. Now because they're already cooked, all we're looking to do is to get them nice and crispy. Okay, spread that on your potato. I'm just going to sprinkle a little olive oil on them. Now, with my green onion, I like them roasted on my potatoes. If you like that freshness, you can put them on raw after they're cooked. I like to roast a little bit on the potato. Okay. So now we're going to put this in the oven until they're nice and crispy. We're not going to flip them anymore. We're going to leave them as is. So now I took the smashed potatoes out of the oven. They're almost done. As you can see, they're nice and crispy. Now you can just eat them like this. I like to add just a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. Okay, and then we'll throw them in the oven for like 5 more minutes. And there we are, 5 minutes. And that's it. Crispy smashed potatoes. It's a really great side dish. Goes well with just about anything. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.